We're just going to leave this section now. There's the, we've got a few of those. Songbird, the NSM Songbirds then, wasn't it? Coming up the stairs, I've noticed these prints, this is Beyonce, but they're very evocative, aren't they? Especially this one here next to it.
Is that David Bowie?
That's David Bowie, but look how evocative that is.
Well, he would be, wouldn't he?
No wonder, well, no wonder he, I don't know. All the way up now, Guns N' Roses. There's what? Oh, Ozzy's over there, look. Ozzy's made the wall of same, I almost just said. Rolling Stones up there. Amy Whitehouse, poor Amy Whitehouse. Winehouse, I should say. Yeah. Lady Gaga. That was when the day she didn't wear any clothes. She's bought a lot of clothes since. And Rita Ora. Coming up here now. Right. Now then, this is quite interesting. Just round this corner here. This is a complete range of the Deutsche Wurlitzer, just before they Wurlitzer withdrew the license from them. They manufactured a range of 1950s look-alike Wurlitzers. Maybe that's why they withdrew the license, I don't know. It's called a Classic 200. We see the page is turning. Plays vinyl, yes, 200 selections in vinyl.
10 years old, isn't it?
10 years old these are now, funny enough. Collectible in their own right now.
They probably are, aren't they?
It's got the look of 2100.
A Niagara making side.
But it's got a Niagara making side, as I almost just said. Same again here. This one's called a Classic 2100M.
Is that W on the front? It doesn't look like, does it?
I don't know.
The tops are nice.
But this is a range of, well, the range, I suppose, of Wurlitzer.
Oh, that's like 2100.
Classic 21, no, Classic 2000 there, so.
2100 tops
Yeah.
though.
This is an interesting little thing. This is well, they used to make the castings out of. Castings for the jukebox. But round here is the Wurlitzer range of what's the chap doing the cars there? We just go and tell him about that thing down there. Go and tell him. So we just noticed one of the displays had smoke coming from it. We just make sure it's right. This is the carousel of all the last of the range of Wurlitzers when they went bust. This must have probably bought this stuff from the Wurlitzer factory, I imagine. There's the Elvis jukebox coming round. This is some of the. This must be. I think this is supposed to be Deutsche video jukeboxes of some one description or another. I think most of this stuff is probably factory prototypes because, of course, they're right by the Wurlitzer factory here. And maybe this is a carousel of Deutsche Wurlitzer 1015 style lookalikes. We just turn here again. Does he know, does he? No. Deutsche Wurlitzer again. Oh, these are virtually wall boxes. We don't have to fight each other.
She doesn't think the smoke's supposed to be there. Oh, those are nice. I didn't see
Yeah.
those last time.
Yeah, that what these. Oh, elite, the first CD something jukebox. I don't know what that means. Oh, these are Playboy. These are. I mean, this is all the modern jukeboxes, the modern CD players, and there's the famous Elvis jukeboxes. Both on CDs, these ones with Elvis in the middle, as you can see, and four, not one speaker or two speakers, but 4 speakers. We go across here. This is quite interesting over here. Here's your good old Sound Leisure. This is your good old Sound Leisure here. There's the Sound Leisure LP let's get my teeth in. LP playing jukebox. Next to it, the vinyl playing 45 playing jukebox with the old Sound Leisure mech in it, and next to it the Sound Leisure CD 84 jukebox, which is actually rock. As you can see, they're rock copies effectively. For some reason they thought this was quite a good thing to make. This is the yellow submarine jukebox, and next to it a copy of the Wurlitzer wagon wheel. I don't know if Tony Holmes has something to do with this, but not one of his finer moments, I don't think. Anyway, this is a sound leisure display. Even the wall box has got sound leisure against them for some reason, I don't know why. Sound leisure there trying to depict the Wurlitzer bubble tube sign, the proper one downstairs. And we're going to spin round here now. There's two carousels running round, effectively side by side if you look. In fact, there's three carousels running round here, not three. I mean, you have to ask yourself how much money's going into this. There's three carousels. These are all Roamy's CD jukeboxes there, Laser Stars. These are Antique Apparatus and One More Time jukeboxes. And these are, I imagine most of them are NSM, are they? I don't know, I've never seen most of these again before. There's my Alma, hey Halma. Okay, most of them look like they are rock holders coming round. So there's three carousels. We'll stand back from here. Galaxy on the left hand side, I'll walk past here. That's quite spectacular, isn't it? I've just noticed here, it says never gone into production, but there's an NSM music mic which reflects that rock hole that we saw downstairs earlier. Remember downstairs in the rock hole commando display? There's one of those, one very similar. Wandering round here now, these are all your video jukeboxes. That's quite an unusual. I've never seen one of these before. This one ahead of us, can you see what's down the bottom there? Those are the early Philips LaserDiscs. And there's a jukebox controls, a video jukebox. Well, I've never seen that before. Never saw it yesterday either. LaserDisc jukebox. And I suppose these work very much the same here. I don't know whether they've got the same piece of equipment inside. The Philips LaserDisc, the 12-inch LaserDisc, didn't last for long, to be quite honest. I have to stop this, I think, and start again. So I'm stopping.